Alright, here we are for our driving video on a little 91 F-150. Got all the lights working. Alrighty. It doesn't have a whole lot of electronics to go over. You can hear the blower motor working good. E-brake clearly works. It's a manual transmission, so she would have rolled away from us. Started off in third gear there. We're gonna go for that hill there and then hopefully get on the highway if traffic allows. I'll go ahead and do the wipers. Go. Wipers might need a new switch because it tends sometimes if you turn them off, sometimes they'll go all the way down to their starting place, but then sometimes they'll just stop wherever they were at that point when you shut her down. You know, it's a clean little truck. Nice honest truck. It could use, you know, a couple little things like the exhausts, you know. You could probably get a, you know, nowadays get a pretty nice free-flowing muffler and add a little horsepower and fuel mileage, but the stock exhaust replacement's pretty cheap. Got it in third gear. Going up the hill. You could hear it going over all those potholes back there. You know, there's a little one, I'll go for it. Soaks up the bumps nice. You know, it's just kind of like a nice little cruiser. I mean, it's, you know, not having to downshift or nothing. Creeping up on these people, so we might have to, but these 306 cylinders are just killer because, I mean, you can just keep the throttle. They're almost like a, you know, like a, you know, almost equal to some diesel motors for how you don't have to be upshifting and downshifting all the time. They last forever. They get pretty good fuel mileage. You know, they're not phenomenal, but it is fuel injected, so clutch feels really good. Stops really nice and straight. You know, RPM gauge works. Your fuel gauge works. Your temp gauge works. The oil pressure when you get up to higher speeds kind of goes to the top there, but those sensors are only about 15 bucks and pretty easy to do, so that might be that reason. But it always does read down below and up top when once you get going. Doesn't grind or anything in any of the gears. The clutch is firm. You know, it's not a soft clutch, but it feels good. And there is quite a bit of traffic here, so hopefully we can get up to some speeds, but probably not going to be able to get too far off of the speed limit here. Just to start the kind of Memorial Day weekend here. People are getting out of town a little early. You know, it's got the, I think I mentioned it's got the little CD player. You can hook up your iPod to it. It's a newer CD player. You know, all the windows go up and down nice and easy, nice and smooth, no hang-ups or anything like that. But you know, it's kind of a truck you could just cruise in. You know, it looks good. You know, no cracks or chips in the window. You can kind of just cruise the way she is, and you know, it would look killer if you put some, you know, put some bed rails on the back, because there's some scrapes and scuffs on the paint on the bed rails, but. Or maybe do a spray liner, because the bed's in really good condition, so you're not going to be hiding any dents or nothing like that. Here's a pothole. I mean, it really soaks them up good. I mean, there's no door rattles, there's no dash rattles, there's no door sag problems. So hopefully we'll get out here and you know, no check engine lights coming on. I did have the check engine light come on once, but you know, I didn't shift down and was going around the corner at a stop sign up a hill, so that might have been it too. But I mean, it drives really good. I'm only in fourth gear. I'll give her a little bit of gas. getting her up there in the RPMs. I mean, track's really nice. I'm gonna go into 5th gear. I mean, nice shiny paint job. It's nice to drive a truck that's got a glossy paint job like that. But I'm sure you guys, hopefully you guys can hear the little bit of the feathering of the exhaust leak. I'm pretty sure it's exhaust donut, but you know, this truck's a clean, nice, well taken care of truck. So really it deserves a nice new exhaust system. It's got a Canon drop-in, drop-in element air cleaner. I mean, my hands aren't on the wheel, it just goes nice and straight. So, you know, the brakes are nice and firm. They don't fade out, they don't shake, they don't sputter. And it's an easy to drive transmission. I mean, nice and tight. It's not flopping all over the place with, you know, bad synchros and, you know, messed up forks and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and shift right down into 3rd so I don't bog out on you guys. Just gonna do a little bit more city driving here. Just so you can see, it's an easy to maneuver truck. I'll downshift into 2nd. So we'll get accelerating again here, and then I'll go ahead and shut her off for you guys. I don't want to bore you to death with the same stuff. I'm going to get on the gas a little bit more on this one. So you can see it gets up and moves, you know. There's 4th gear. And we're going to come to a nice little stop. Nice and straight. There we go. All right, everybody, good luck. No reserve.